Hello everyone, thank you for coming back to watch my video. I'm doing a updated Christmas shoebox child box here. If you want to check out my latest video on it, I just was not happy with the way I did it. It didn't feel like it had enough stuff. I couldn't fit everything in the box. I definitely felt like toys were missing. And I just wanted to upgrade a few items. This might be the one kid's only gift they ever get, and I just feel like I was not happy with it. So this is it was part of the same box, but you're gonna see a lot of improvement in it. One being this box. It's actually for Operation Christmas Child. It is bigger than the little white lid one I have here. I will go over what I ended up keeping out of this box and the reason why. But let's get into it. Oh, this is for boy 10 to 14, I believe. So it is packed full. I'm going to try to keep my cat away from everything. I will give it another clean when I put it back in the box. As stated in my previous video, I just don't want to risk a child be allergic to cats. But I will do my best to keep her away and then clean everything off before I put it back in. I'm also going to be keeping out an eye for anything that still has a price tag on it. And then I will be able to, put a sticker over it or something. That's something that was mentioned in one of my videos. So first thing I have on the top, I consider this one of the wow items. I have a few, in my opinion, that are wow items. One being is the sunglass case and sunglasses. So you just pinch it open, and then inside I have sunglasses. I'm gonna keep that sticker on. Reason being is I just want them to know that they're real glasses, that it's UV protected. So I have that. Oh, I forgot. And inside I have this cleaner. I'm going to take this out of the package. Something else that was brought to my attention is that a lot of the countries that this goes to, they don't have garbage disposal, so take things out of the packaging as much as possible. And that way you can also fit things in. But I will keep it up folded and then put the glass case in, or the glasses in the case. Hopefully I can get everything back in. By the way, this was very squished in. I'm putting in 2 toothbrushes with cases, soft bristles. I just like to do the soft bristles for gums in case the kid hasn't ever brushed their teeth. It will be nice and gentle. Hopefully I don't run out of room to put things. Put a few things down here. Okay, sorry. I have Band-Aids. I did take them out of the box, but it's just a regular variety of Band-Aids. They're clear ones. Just the like small mini ones, the knuckle ones, and then the regular Band-Aid size. I have a one rolled up pair of socks. They are bigger, so I'm going to keep that in there. They fit nice and well in that corner there. This is another one of the wow gifts to me. It's another wow gift. So what I was gonna do is I have a half Bible. I'll show you guys. And as much as I really wanted to put that half Bible in, I decided not to because you just don't know which country it's gonna go to. And if they can't read it, then that's kind of a bummer. Reason why I originally thought I was going to is because I saw a video on where a kid got a half Bible and it was like his precious treasure. He was so proud of it, but he wasn't able to read it. He just knew what it was. So I don't know. Please leave a comment down below, and if a lot of people say, yeah, that's a great idea, maybe I'll try to sneak it in. But I have this. Should probably take off the price tag. See, I'm glad I'm doing this. That way I can take tags off. I have this wrist bracelet that says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And then it has the Bible verse where you can find it. So I have that. Pretty simple. And then I also have several more things in here. I have two of these little, they're just little trinkets. I have this cross and then this little fish, and in here somewhere, I'll pull it out, I have the cards that explain what they are. And then I have this Threads of Faith little thing here. I'm not exactly sure what they could do this with it, but it has a little hole here, so I think you can like hang it up. But I'm gonna keep the tag on this one only because I want them to know what it is, or someone will be able to read it to them. So there's that. I forgot to show you guys the lid. Sorry, I'm very just out of it today. So I did decorate the lid with these little verse cards because I couldn't do a Bible. I felt like I'll just do a few little verses, and then I just taped it. It's not permanently on here, just taped it so they can take it off. But there's the lid. You guys can pause it if you want to read them. Okay, something else that I updated since the last box is this pencil pouch. I just felt like they needed something to keep their pencils in. I didn't want the pencils just to be like floating around in their box like it was last time. But I also did put, these were also in there, but just randomly in the box, in a baggie. But I just needed room, so I just threw them in the pencil pouch. I have 2 nail filers and clippers. And then, one second here. I have 2 sharpeners, and they have an eraser on each end. I might throw in one more sharpener, like one of those little mini ones, just to be safe that they have enough. And then I have a whole bunch of pencils and a whole bunch of pens in here. And next year I'll probably try to go for a fabric one. I've heard those last longer. This one's kind of like a silicone and fabric mix. So it's not weak, but I don't think it will be as tough as fabric, but this is what I could find on short notice. There are a few things I decided to keep in the container. Reason being is that I heard the kids get super duper excited seeing brand new school supplies. So I did like a compromise of taking a lot of things out of the package and keeping some things in. So I have the markers, the chalk, and the pencils still in its case. And if you will notice, in my last video, I had 2 things of chalk. One was white and one was a colored one. I had to take one out in order to fit everything else that's new in. I thought it was a little bit more important to add a little bit more toys in, as it was really lacking, in my opinion, in fun things. Necessities are great, but I wanted them to have fun as well. So I took out the white one and kept the 12-pack of colorful chalk. Something else that you'll notice is that I have a case for their soap. I heard that it's very, very helpful to actually have a case in there for them to reuse it. It makes it last longer, and then they can get more soap and have a place to put it. This one particularly comes with this little, I'm not sure if all of them do, but this one comes with that little, it's like a little grid, and so that way the water drips underneath. It's a little bit raised and won't continue wasting your soap. I could only fit 1 in here. I was hoping to fit 2. I couldn't, but I figured the case was more important than 2 soaps. And I just put it in this baggie to keep the scent down because it's Irish Spring, so it is pretty scented. I have a stick of deodorant. Okay, let's see here. Another one of my wow gifts is this huge puzzle. It's $350. I do have the box for it. It's underneath here. I'll pull it out in a second. I'm not taking this out of the bag to keep all the pieces together. And I took it out of the box because it was easier for me to like fold down and fit it in. Sorry, my phone started ringing. I wanted to have a place to put the puzzle when the kid was opening the bag, so I did include the box for the picture, so they can visualize what it looks like, and also, you know, so they can store the puzzle pieces in it later. But I feel like that's a pretty neat wow gift. This is a new addition from the last time I did it. I did have to fold it up, but it is just a big checkers board. Keep it in the package to keep it together so they know what goes with what. I just kind of bend it like that. So that's new. So I need to put a sticker on this. But this is, last time I said it was dice, but I meant domino pieces. I feel like this is a pretty nice gift as well. I don't know if I'd consider it a wow gift anymore along with the other items I gave, but it's still a nice gift. And I'll take it out of this package actually, since it doesn't need the wrapper on it. 1 second. Okay, that legitimately took me about 10 minutes to get off. The wrapper did not have the sticker on it. That whole sticker was attached to this box. Very, very annoying, but I got it off, so that's nice. So there's that. I have, these are all new. These are actually Hot Wheel branded, 3 different cars. I wasn't going to put cars in because I thought, if it's a 14-year-old, that might be a little bit too old. But I don't think it is, because it's 10 to 14, and I think that especially if it's a foreign country, they'll enjoy anything really. So I decided to put 3 cars in, so that way his friends can play with them, or he can play with them and just kind of crash them into each other. So I have 3 different looking cars. I tried to get 3 different kinds. These kind of look similar, but different enough. And then I do still have the skateboard in as well. That was in my last video, but I did take out the ramp. I didn't like the way it looked. I didn't like the way it felt. It felt really cheap. So I took it out. I have the spin top, and I believe it's also lights up. Oh, it has to hit the ground. You guys can't see it, but it does light up. It's just hard to see. And I still have this little Hulk, I don't know what to call it, like stuffy. I'm debating cutting the tag off, but then it might look used because then this will be off. So I don't know. What do you guys think? This is new. I also have this 3D dinosaur puzzle, 6+. I'm kind of bummed because when I put it in the box, it kind of got smushed, and so it doesn't look nice. It's brand new, but the corners are smushed now. Please leave a comment down below if I should take it out. It's literally taped together. No one's ever used it, but it kind of looks like it's been used just because the box got smashed in here. So that's a little bit bummed. I'm a little bit bummed out about that. Here's the case to that puzzle I was talking about. I'll put a sticker over this part, but this is what I'm saying is that he can reconstruct it and then reuse the puzzle and put it in here if he pleases, you know, and he can see the picture. Fold this back down. This is also new. I'm keeping it in the package so everything's together. I might take it out if I can't fit it in again because it was a really tight squeeze. I just kind of tape everything together. That might be, well, because it gives the directions here. Anyways, my thought process with this is, yes, I do know a lot of countries do not have an iron, but if they don't have an iron, I figured that they could still make patterns with the beads, make it into a necklace, so have you. I think it's still a really fun activity, something a little bit different than what's in the box. So I personally think this is a good idea, and I will be keeping it in here if I can get it to fit again. I have 2 of these little squished washcloths. This will need a sticker. I have to keep these in the package or else they will unfold. But this needs a sticker then. Maybe I'll take these out. 1 second. Okay, I decided to take them out of the package to have less trash for them, and it does stay folded up. You can't tell what the picture is, and I'm hoping that you'll be able to figure out what to do with this. But I decided to take them out of the package. I was able to fit the hat in. Last time that was a real struggle. I'm going to take off this hook real quick. I just really appreciated that comment about the trash because I never really thought about that. So that was a good comment, and thank you to whomever suggested to take as much as you can out of there, out of the trash. So I was able to fit the hat. Yay. I have one more little tag here I'm going to cut off. Okay, and there we have it. This is new. So these are the exclamation of the fish and the cross. So trust in the Lord with all your heart is for the cross, and then sign of the fish. It just explains it. I wanted to keep it by, maybe I'll try to do it again. And then I have this little bookmark called the footprints. It's one of my favorite little, I don't know what to call them. I think it's like a poem. Anyways, I love this poem, so I put that in there as well. And then these are also new. They're magnets. Rejoice in the Lord and be still and know that I am God. Let me take this out of the package. These don't need to be sealed in there. I figured even if they don't have anything that's magnetic to put it on, they're still little fun, you know, things to have. Oops. So take this out of the package. I'm only keeping the stuff in the package that I think is necessary to either keep things together. But these don't need to be in the packaging, so I took those out. I have the comb. You can probably tell I do not have the brush. It did not fit, but I figured a comb was, you know, more likely to be used than the brush. So there's that. I do have this, still I have this, it was there in the last video, this 100-piece notebook, Jot, branded. And this is new. I thought this was such a good idea. I've seen it in a whole bunch of other videos. Let me just take off the tags here, because the tags are definitely not needed. Okay, I have this little backpack, and I like this one because it has another zipper in the front, but a lot of the kids don't have anything to carry their stuff around, whether it be their school supplies, their toys, whatever they want to put in there, and I thought that was a really good idea to add in there. Okay, you can come say hello once everything's packed up again. I'm gonna pack everything back up, and then I might show you what I decide to keep out / couldn't keep in anymore. So with the other new thing in here, I was able to fit everything back in here that I showed you. It's very tight and there's literally no room for anything else, which is how it's supposed to be. And when I close this lid, there is a gap, but it does snap, and I will be putting rubber bands on it. So I am very grateful I was able to get all the new stuff in. I did end up taking the beads out of the package and putting, well, that bigger package because it wouldn't fit, wouldn't lay right with it on. But everything that's supposed to go with it is close together, so hopefully they'll be able to figure out how to do it. They can really turn it into whatever they want. It's their imagination that they can use. Now, I will also be putting a letter with a picture of me to the kid. I have it in, I think, 7 different languages. Besides English, I just really want this kid to be able to read my note to them. It's not long, but just letting them basically know that I am thinking of the kid and praying for this box, that it gets to them safely and that they will enjoy it. Basically that kind of stuff. And I did it in about 6 different languages. I think I did it in, I did it in English, French, Swahili, German, Russian, Ukraine. That's my cat. Hindi. I'm not sure if I said Spanish, but Spanish. Hebrew. German. Oh, I think I did it in more than 7. I did it in like 8 or 9. Anyway, so hopefully one of those languages the kid or an adult will be able to translate it for them. And I just hope that this box gets to the child that really needs the stuff that's in here, and that they will enjoy it as much as I've enjoyed putting it together for them. Now to show you the box that does not have the items, and this will not be going to the kid, and I will tell you the reasons why. Crayons. I really want to be able to fit this in there, but I could not. And between the markers, the chalk, the pencils, pens, pencils, like the coloring pencils, I decided that crayons would be okay to keep out due to the age range. If it was a younger child, like the 2 to 4, I would keep the crayons in and take out markers or whatever. But sadly, crayons don't fit. Second of all, I kept out the white chalk and kept the colorful one in for fitting reasons. Like I said, I had to swap some of these stuff out in order to get toys, but they still have plenty of school stuff. You saw that. They still have markers, pencils, chalk, pencils, pens, erasers, sharpeners, and so on and so forth. Paper. This is the Bible I wanted to put in there as part of their WOW gift. But like I said, I wasn't sure because of the language if that would be a smart idea. You can leave a comment down below, and if a lot of people say, I think it's a good idea, then I'll try to fit it in there. I don't have much space anymore, but if a lot of people think that's a good idea, then I'll do it. I kept out the apples to apples. Reason being is, I don't know why I chose this game in the beginning. It's all English words. So if they don't read English, then that would have been a really useless game. So I swapped out other toys for this, like the cars and stuff. Again, I could fit this in still. It squishes up really small, but I did get a comment saying that a lot of the countries these go to, they are food deprived, and it might not be a good idea to add food items. I appreciate that comment because I thought this was really cute and like a cute, fun little American quote-unquote thing to put in there. But I don't want to tease the kid either. So I kept this out even though it gets really small. Like I could fit that in still. I just didn't want to tease the kid. It was a comment that was brought to my attention and I appreciate it. The brush didn't fit. I kept the comb. This is one more pair of socks that I had originally. It just didn't fit anymore. But I figured the sunglass would be a fun item instead of having 2 socks. Next year, I'll probably go back to the shirt. I like the shirt over the socks and hats and stuff. But this year, it is what it is. And this, I just didn't need in. It came in a pack with the black sunglasses case. So I'll probably keep this next year for a box. I'm hoping to do 2 or 3 next year. So that's the stuff that is no longer in there. But please leave a comment down below what your favorite item you think is for the kiddo. And I hope that you all have an amazing day. And I will be uploading another video here soon. Thank you. Bye.